Welcome back to your daily buzz for September 18th with one of your hosts, Chris Watson. Let's talk about Yellow Jackets of the Week this week. Here are your Yellow Jackets of the Week, brought to you by your SGA, Ms. Rainey and Ambrose Klein. Ms. Rainey is the building and structural coach this year at CHS. With all the changes at the district office, she stepped up and filled the void by designing a building PD before the first days of school. Ms. Rainey exceeded expectations by making it more meaningful and touching on important issues that affect our community on a daily basis. Ambrose Klein, a sophomore this year, always has a positive attitude and a smile on his face. He is the first to volunteer when assisting his peers and is never afraid of hard work. Ambrose displays his amazing talents by making delicious coffee for the staff every Monday morning. Congratulations to Ms. Rainey and Ambrose Klein, your Yellow Jackets of the Week. Now let's talk about homecoming tickets. You can get your homecoming tickets by scanning that QR code. Now on to Worldview with Avery.
Happy Hispanic Heritage Month. Today on Worldview, we're going to talk about ways you can celebrate and honor Hispanic heritage through books, the arts, and local events in Kansas City. If you want to read a popular book by a Hispanic author, I'd check out Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno Garcia. Set in 1950s Mexico, Mexican Gothic tells the story of a young woman trying to get to the bottom of her cousin's suspicions that her husband is attempting to murder her. There are many incredibly talented Hispanic artists like Ada Limon and Jean-Michel Basquiat. Ada Limon is a Mexican-American and indigenous writer. She is the current U.S. Poet Laureate, the first Latina to hold the position. Jean-Michel Basquiat was an American artist born from Haitian and Puerto Rican parents. He started as a graffiti artist in New York, but soon became one of the most popular artists of all time. If you want to attend some Hispanic heritage events in Kansas City, Anchor Island Coffee is hosting a Hispanic Heritage Month kickoff in collaboration with the Latino Arts Foundation on September 26 at 5 p.m. Also, the Johnson County Arts and Heritage Center will be having a celebration on October 4th at 6 p.m. Now, let's check out a video feature about the history of this awesome month.
Heritage is something that is inherited or passed down from previous generations. It also involves ethnic, cultural, and national identity. Hispanic Heritage Month celebrates the contributions that Latino and Hispanic Americans have made to the United States. It's a month to honor and recognize the history, culture, traditions, and contributions made by people who trace their roots back to Mexico, Spain, and other Spanish-speaking countries in Central and South America and the Caribbean. Twinkle tip: Hispanic refers to a person who is from or a descendant of someone who is from a Spanish-speaking country. Latino-Latina or Latinx refers to a person who is from or a descendant of someone who is from a country in Latin America. When is Hispanic Heritage Month? Hispanic Heritage Month is celebrated from September 15th to October 15th each year. What is the history of Hispanic Heritage Month? Hispanic Heritage Month was introduced in 1969 under President Lyndon Johnson by California Congressman George E. Brown. This was done during the height of the civil rights movement in the 60s, during a growing cultural awareness of the marginalized American minority groups. This timing is important because so many Latin American countries also celebrate their Independence Day during the month of September. The date September 15th also holds significance and was chosen to begin Heritage Month as it marks the anniversary of Cry of Dolores, signaling the start of the Mexican War of Independence. President George Bush became the first president to declare the newly proclaimed 31-day Hispanic Heritage Month. He stated, "Not all of the contributions made by Hispanic Americans to our society are so visible or so widely celebrated, however. Hispanic Americans have enriched our nation beyond measure with the quiet strength of closely knit families and proud communities. How is Hispanic Heritage Month celebrated? Dedicate some time to learn about significant historical, political, and pop culture figures. If you enjoy art, take the opportunity to learn about Hispanic art. This is also a time to honor the independence of several Latin American countries. Throughout this month, there are many festivities, including food fairs, concerts, parades, and plenty more fun that you can participate in. To learn more about Hispanic Heritage Month, head to twinkle.com.